Hi there, I'm Stacy, the Black Feather Intuitive. Thank you for joining me again on Feathers of Wisdom. Today I felt like we should talk about fear and how to embrace fear so that you can move on to your best life. Fear is something that every single one of us humans faces on this planet. Fear of failure, fear of death, fear of success, fear of things that are in the physical, fear of losing things. Oh, my little one wants to come up for a visit. This is Vader. Ooh, don't move the table. Speaking of fear of the dark side, fear of the dark side of the force, fear of negative influences in your life. And so today I thought I would do a card reading and ask our Divine Dream Team for some guidance on how we can overcome fear, how we can embrace fear and use it to our advantage to move forward. So I am using my favorite Osho Zen deck. And I like this one here. Let's see what we've got. Projections. Ooh, that's a really good one. Okay, so let's talk about projections. So the projection card goes both ways. It talks about the projections that we put out onto others and the projections that others put out onto us. In this particular card, it almost is set up as though you are looking into a mirror, and what is it that you see when you're looking at another person. So in terms of embracing your fear, I would encourage you with this card to look in the mirror and find out what it is exactly that you're afraid of and be able to face that fear head on. I can speak from experience that there have been many, many times with a bajillion and one different fears that I've had where I've put it off and put it off and put it off. I've done my best to avoid it like the plague in some cases. But when I finally just say, okay, this isn't working for me and I need to just face this fear head on. I need to talk to this fear and show it who's boss. All of a sudden, it's like looking in a mirror and I can see it clearly and I suddenly know exactly what it is that I need to do with that fear. So in terms of projections and embracing your fear, instead of projecting your fears and your concerns onto other things in your life, other people in your life, other places in your life, laying blame and pointing the finger, look in the mirror and say, okay, what is this fear doing for me in my life right now? What am I afraid of? What do I not like? What am I afraid to change within myself in order to achieve where I want to be and to be fearless, or to at least be not so fearful to move forward in my life regarding this particular situation or issue that I have going on. What a great card. Also, I'd like to point out that it is the number 7, and of course 7 is a very, very lucky card. It is a magical card. So when you do sort of go within, face those fears, look in the mirror and say, okay, what is this that I don't like about myself and how can I change that and make it for the better? That's when the magic happens. And the fear suddenly is no longer taking its hold on you. It no longer takes over your life. Suddenly now you have more options and choices, and you feel a little more in control of where things are going and what choices you're able to make in your life in order to move forward. Thank you so much. That's our Feathers of Wisdom for today. Have a wonderful day.